vibes with the Swiss soca man. It's your boy Sir Mikey. Out on the road, brother, is a set of wine. Inside the defect, at this party with no regret. Turn up the music louder, we jamming them non-stop. So turn it up, and the music calling. Oh Lord, yes, it's calling. I just close my eyes, and I hold my head, I start falling, falling.
Baby, my soul on fire. Fire, fire. Bring water, plenty water. Baby, my heart is bleeding.
Welcome to Weekly Digest, where we highlight the works of ministers of government as they push the administration's development agenda. Another 424 Guyanese have received scholarships from the Ministry of Public Service to complete their tertiary education. Minister of Public Service Sonia Parag explained that the program aims to empower Guyanese with the necessary skills and qualifications to excel in their chosen fields.
The areas that we have advertised for scholarships have been selected by the ministry based on an unofficial needs assessment that was done with the various ministries and agencies in the public service to identify areas within which they want to build on their human resource capacity. One of the mandates of the Ministry of Public Service is to provide the human resource capacity for the public sector.
Minister Parag has firmly denounced Venezuela's persistent and baseless territorial claims, emphasizing the potential for these claims to undermine the foundations of democracy, diplomacy, and harmonious relations within the region. The minister was at the time addressing a public awareness conference on the Guyana-Venezuela border controversy at the Artichon Conference Center on Tuesday.
An act like that puts the entire world in limbo. It puts the entire world in a state of confusion, or it has the potential to do that. Why? Because any country in any part of the world can decide that they're going to wake up tomorrow and they're going to say, a piece of your land belongs to me. And I don't have to adhere to what court order or decision from a tribunal was made.
Minister of Health Dr. Frank Anthony on Monday stressed that now is not the time for Guyanese to hide their patriotism. Minister Anthony made the call in the boardroom of the ministry secretariat on Brickdam when he delivered the feature address at the organization's National Awareness Session, which was aimed at enlightening healthcare workers on the border controversy.
So we as Guyanese, this is our country, this is our territory. Each one of us, we have to make sure that we defend this territory. And one way of doing that is to be very clear about the history.
The Ministry of Labor has effectively utilized 91% of its budgetary allocation to address the labor shortage in 2023 through capital programs, policy development, and administration. 79% of the expenditure focused on capital programs, prioritizing the construction and renovation of facilities. The remaining capital programs are expected to be completed before the first quarter of next year.
The capital side, we are at 36%, and that is so because we have the projects, which is the capital projects happening, and that will end up being rollover projects because the construction, some are to finish in January and some are to finish in February.
Minister of Labor Joseph Hamilton said the government of Guyana is clear where the boundary of Guyana starts and culminates in relation to the Essequibo region. He articulated that the conversation about the controversy with Venezuela must be projected in a unified and purposeful way.
Venezuela
as a controversy. Not with us so much, but with the procedure. And that is the issue. Our position as articulated is we want peace with all our neighbors. We want the Caribbean to continue to be a zone of peace. And that is the reason why the government of Guyana, we have proceeded to deal with this matter via the rule of law. We are proceeding as a peaceful country operates. We are proceeding as a country who recognize, as they say somewhere, this also shall pass.
Over 30 business representatives from Region 9 participated in the Ministry of Labour seminar on working conditions, occupational safety and health (OSH), regulations, technical and vocational education and training (TVET), opportunities, employment and exchange services.
As business people, you have to ensure that your workers and yourself work in a safe environment. So, if the environment is unsafe, it is not only detrimental to the employees, it's also detrimental to the employer, because the employer will be in the same building. And how you deal with that is fundamental to the survival of businesses.
The Ministry of Labour continues to execute rigorous training programs to empower persons to efficiently conduct safety and health inspections on floating production, storage and offloading FPSO vessels offshore Guyana.
We have done some additional training to develop other people, and now we have moved from 1 to 4. So that's a plus.
Minister of Home Affairs Robeson Ben on Sunday highlighted the importance of unity and collaboration in upholding the nation's sovereignty. He made these remarks at a public show of solidarity held in Kingston, Georgetown. The event was organized by Guyanese Venezuelans living here to assert Guyana's territorial integrity, which includes the region of Essequibo. He reassured attendees that Venezuelans living in Guyana will continue to be treated with respect and dignity, and that they are entitled to state protection.
We view Venezuelans as our brothers and cousins. We, as a country, have always welcomed persons who are in distress. We have no reason to want to fight Venezuelans or even to disrespect Venezuelans. We are happy having a country with a low population, to have people who will come to Guyana to work, to increase our population, to help us develop Guyana together.
Minister within the Ministry of Local Government, Anand Prasad, has urged that Guyanese remain vigilant and disregard any attempts to cause fear and apprehension amid the ongoing border controversy between Guyana and Venezuela. Speaking at an awareness session hosted in the ministry's compound on Monday, the minister emphasized that the government will continue to engage with the people to reassure them that every effort is being made to protect the country's sovereignty and territorial integrity.
I just came back from Essequibo. Some people are scared with what they're seeing on Facebook. But all, or probably most of it, what they're seeing on Facebook, posted by others, are not factual.
Villagers of Mako Central Rupununi Region 9 will now meet and host activities in a comfortable and spacious environment following the commissioning of a meeting hall, which incorporates an indigenous banab and modern architecture constructed by the villagers themselves.
I never expected this morning to come here to Mako to commission such an awesome meeting hall. A meeting hall that did not roll over into years to complete. A structure that is modern but still has the appeal of an indigenous banab.
Rupununi's vast savannas and its nature-based tourism products have the potential to position Guyana as a powerhouse in the tourism industry, thereby growing other sectors in the region and creating additional opportunities. This is according to Minister of Amerindian Affairs Pauline Sukai, who delivered the feature address at the opening of the 21st Rupununi Business and Investment Expo over the weekend at Tabatinga Sports Complex. Sukai, who delivered the feature address at the opening of the 21st Rupununi GRDB laboratory at the Bon Intention S. Delivering the feature address at the Sir Mustafa, who noted the feature address at the opening product.
This year again we have
At the Bon Intention, bring the feature address at the Sir.
but more importantly,
Feature address at the open.
that showed
The Guyana Rice Development Board (GRDB) laboratory at the Bon Intention, East Coast Demerara, was on Wednesday recertified by the Guyana National Bureau of Standards (GNBS). Delivering the feature address at the certification ceremony was Minister of Agriculture Zulfikar Mustafa, who noted that the lab will play a significant role in the development of the crop that contributes extensively to the country's gross domestic product.
this year again we have seen, or we will be seeing at the end of this period, we will be seeing an increase in production from last year's production, but more importantly, we will be seeing that we will be achieving the targets that were set in our budget. That show that this institution, especially labs in GRDB, are playing a very important role, because we know for a fact that without lab and testing and experimenting, we would not have good yield.
Senior Finance Minister Dr. Ashni Singh has denounced Venezuela's threat to Guyana's sovereignty and territorial integrity, deeming it as an act of provocation.
It has long been established that Guyana comprises Essequibo, Demerara, and Berbice. That has long been established. We have an extremely strong case before the ICJ, and we have every basis and reason to expect a favorable outcome. We reject completely this latest act of provocation by Venezuela. We reject it fulsomely, and we stand in firm solidarity in defense of our country.
Minister of Public Works Bishop Juan Edgell has underscored that aviation safety is being assured through training, monitoring, and proper management. He was speaking during the National Aviation Safety Seminar hosted at the Pegasus Hotel on Monday.
With all the growth and experience of Guyana, safety remains our number one priority.
As Guyana continues to experience unprecedented growth, Minister within the Ministry of Public Works, Deodat Indar, has emphasized the increasing demand for human resources across various local sectors, given the surge in economic development.
Because if you're going to build a country, you have to literally construct it from end to end. And as you construct it, you need the machinery. You need the materials, you need the manpower, and you need the money. You provide the machinery. So you're 1/4 of the mix of the resources that is needed to build out any country.
A mobile multi-purpose shelter valued US $1.1 million was on Thursday handed over to the Civil Defense Commission CDC to run emergency operations and care for patients affected by potential disasters. The facility was presented through the United States Southern Command's Humanitarian Assistance Program in collaboration with Deployed Logics, a rapid deployment product manufacturer. Prime Minister Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips said the facility will enhance CDC's disaster preparedness and response capacity.
I envisage the Civil Defense Commission working with the Ministry of Health, utilizing this facility to bring humanitarian assistance, especially to those far-flung areas of Guyana. We can deploy this facility in areas that don't have hospitals for a period of time, and then we can treat a number of people.
In his address to 1,796 newly trained teachers, Prime Minister Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips underscored the government's unwavering commitment to fostering a dedicated, qualified, and passionate cadre of educators.
Your choice to enter this noble profession is a testament to your belief in the power of education to transform lives. In a country where education is a top priority, your role as teachers is crucial to shaping the future of our nation.
Minister of Housing and Water Colin Crowell on Thursday inspected infrastructure projects in new housing developments in Region 3. He explained that approximately 5,000 residential house lots were allocated in these housing schemes, and individuals will begin accessing their land shortly.
All persons in Dikendron can be shown their lot, or they can have access to their lot. In terms of Metamirzorg, we're working with February to be able to start showing persons their lots and to be able to complete in March. And similarly for Stroudville East and West to start in February to be completed by March. So for Stroudville and Metamirzorg, by the end of the fourth quarter, persons can be able to be shown their lot as well to be able to access their lot.
This brings us to the end of this edition of Weekly Digest. For these and other government-related stories, do log on to our website at dpi.gov.gy and our social media platforms as well. Goodbye.
Twilight Family Restaurant and Bar is Scarborough's largest West Indian family restaurant. Come and sample our delicious appetizers like our chicken wings, black pudding, and spicy shrimp. Great entrees such as chili chicken and Twilight Spicy Chicken. Give us a call at 416-754-6894. Twilight Restaurant and Bar, serving the best in Guyanese Chinese cuisine for the past 8 years.
Jazz Supermarket in Brampton is the preferred place to shop for all your Caribbean grocery needs. You're guaranteed fresh fruits and vegetables as shipments arrive twice a week. Whether you're sending a barrel, money, or just need to find a certain ingredient to get that back home taste, Jazz Supermarket has it all. You can even stock up with poultry or meat from the halal meat counter, CDs, gift items, or fresh bread and pastries from the bakery. Caribbean jewelry and ready-made casual clothing now available. Come visit Jazz Supermarket, 9025 Torbram Road at the corner of Queen and Torbram in Brampton, where friendly service awaits you.
Hey, we've been together for 40 years. Yes, man, it's La Parkin 40th anniversary and we're celebrating everywhere with you. La Parkin is giving away an iPhone 14, iPad, and dinner for 2 every month. That's right, drawings every month. You automatically enter when you use our shipping, air cargo, pack, or money transfer service. We're celebrating with you all over the Caribbean. La Parkin, together, we make the difference.
Caribbean Showtime will be live every Sunday morning. Join us this Sunday for Caribbean Sunshine, shining the light on people and issues in our community from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on all IPTV boxes, Amazon Fire Sticks, Roku, and www.caribbeanshowtime.com.
Jazz Supermarket in Brampton is the preferred place to shop for all your Caribbean grocery needs. You're guaranteed fresh fruits and vegetables as shipments arrive twice a week. Whether you're sending a barrel, money, or just need to find a certain ingredient to get that back home taste, Jazz Supermarket has it all. You can even stock up with poultry or meat from the halal meat counter, CDs, gift items, or fresh bread and pastries from the bakery. Caribbean jewelry and ready-made casual clothing now available. Come visit Jazz Supermarket, 9025 Torbram Road at the corner of Queen and Torbram in Brampton, where friendly service awaits you.
Hey, we've been together for 40 years. Yes, man, it's Laparkin 40th anniversary and we celebrating everywhere with you. Laparkin is giving away an iPhone 14, iPad, and dinner for two every month. That's right, drawings every month. You automatically enter when you use our shipping, air cargo, pack, or money transfer service. We celebrating with you all over the Caribbean. Laparkin, together, we make the difference.
Welcome to the President's Diary, where we take a look at His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali's week of activities. His Excellency started his week by addressing the opening ceremony of the inaugural European Union's Global Gateway Economic Mission to Guyana. President Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali on Monday urged a visiting European Union business delegation to explore the vast investment opportunities that Guyana offers. During the forum held at the Marriott Hotel in Kingston, Georgetown, President Ali emphasized the substantial investment opportunities that Guyana presents, particularly in healthcare, agriculture, tourism, and new technologies.
This market that I speak of is not the Guyanese market. It is what Guyana offers you in a much wider market based on trade arrangements, trade agreements that we have with those markets. But what we are seeking to do is to create the competitive advantages within Guyana so that you can relocate your services here or expand your services here to better compete and gain access to those markets.
The delegation is being encouraged to invest in Guyana at a time when the country is experiencing remarkable economic growth. This growth has been fueled by the discovery of significant oil and gas reserves, with Guyana poised to produce at least 1 million barrels of oil per day by 2027.
We've already created a framework. 0% corporate tax for health and educational services. 0%. Duty-free access to everything you bring in. Deductible on research and development.
President Ali highlighted that trade between Guyana and the EU has skyrocketed over the past 3 years. In fact, between January 2017 to September 2023, Guyana's total trade with the EU amounted to US $11 billion. The event marked the beginning of a 3-day EU Global Gateway Economic Mission to Guyana. The inaugural mission brought together representatives from 23 companies across various industries. President Irfan Ali met with an executive team from the University of Miami and other stakeholders involved in the development of Silica City. The delegation from the university was led by its president, Dr. Julio Frank. The university is working along with the government of Guyana to develop a master plan for Silica City. The discussions also surrounded other areas for academic development in Guyana. Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Dr. Irfan Ali, had lunch with relatives of the Guyana Defense Force members serving at the country's borders. The head of state reiterated that Guyana has no interest in conflict, as the country remains committed to peace and stability. On Wednesday, President Ali accepted the letters of credence from the new ambassador of the Kingdom of the Netherlands to Guyana, His Excellency Walter Oostelbos. During the meeting, discussions focused on the processing of Schengen visas in Guyana.
The president told the ambassador that one of the biggest hindrances of doing business between Guyana and the EU is the visa processing procedure that requires Guyanese to travel to Suriname. This, he said, can be remedied if the same service provided in Suriname can be provided in Guyana.
On Thursday, President Ali visited residents of Region 1 to reassure them of their safety in the face of the ongoing border controversy.
And I want to assure you that the international community is strongly behind Guyana. I've had the opportunity to speak to many leaders across the world. The Brigadier Khan had the opportunity to speak to many of his colleagues, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Parliament of Guyana. All of us together, we have the full assurances of the international community that they will not allow anyone to take the eyes and pass us. They will not allow Venezuela to act in a reckless way. We are a peaceful people. Our pursuit is peace. We want to and we continue to encourage Venezuela to follow international law, to work in the confines of the International Court of Justice, and to ensure that they comply with international law.
On Friday morning, the president witnessed the hoisting of the Golden Arrowhead more than 2,200 feet above sea level on Guyana's border. On Friday evening, President Irfaan Ali gave the feature address at the annual awards and induction ceremonial dinner of the Guyana Oil and Gas Energy Chamber.
We want to be the center of regional energy integration. That is, the integration of northern Brazil, Suriname, and CARICOM. We want to be the centerpiece of that integration, the regional energy integration. And gas and all the associated products that comes with gas allows us that opportunity to position ourselves nicely within the regional energy integration framework. Outside of the regional energy integration, we want Guyana to be the center of the logistic chain that is driven primarily by the energy integration. That means we now have to invest in our marine economy, in ensuring we have the right marine assets to support the building out of this industry. Creating opportunities for dry docking, for marine engineers. That is how this story of development is evolving.
This was the President's Diary, where we took a look at His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfaan Ali's week of activities. Thank you for watching. Do join us again next time.
Jas Supermarket in Brampton is the preferred place to shop for all your Caribbean grocery needs. You are guaranteed fresh fruits and vegetables as shipments arrive twice a week. Whether you're sending a barrel, money, or just need to find a certain ingredient to get that back home taste, Jas Supermarket has it all. You can even stock up with poultry or meat from the halal meat counter, CDs, gift items, or fresh bread and pastries from the bakery. Caribbean jewelry and ready-made casual clothing now available. Come visit Jas Supermarket, 9025 Torbram Road at the corner of Queen and Torbram in Brampton, where friendly service awaits you.
Hey, we've been together for 40 years. Yes, man, it's La Parkin 40th anniversary and we celebrating everywhere with you. La Parkin is giving away an iPhone 14, iPad, and dinner for 2 every month. That's right, drawings every month. You automatically enter when you use our shipping, air cargo, pack, or money transfer service. We celebrating with you all over the Caribbean. La Parkin, together we make the difference.
Jazz Supermarket in Brampton is the preferred place to shop for all your Caribbean grocery needs. You are guaranteed fresh fruits and vegetables as shipments arrive twice a week. Whether you're sending a barrel, money, or just need to find a certain ingredient to get that back home taste, Jazz Supermarket has it all. You can even stock up with poultry or meat from the halal meat counter, CDs, gift items, or fresh bread and pastries from the bakery. Caribbean jewelry and ready-made casual clothing now available. Come visit Jazz Supermarket, 9025 Torbram Road at the corner of Queen and Torbram in Brampton, where friendly service awaits you.
Hey, we've been together for 40 years. Yes, man, it's La Parkin 40th anniversary and we celebrating everywhere with you. La Parkin is giving away an iPhone 14, iPad, and dinner for two every month. That's right, drawings every month. You automatically enter when you use our shipping, air cargo, pack, or money transfer service. We celebrating with you all over the Caribbean. La Parkin, together we make the difference.
Caribbean Showtime will be live every Sunday morning. Join us this Sunday for Caribbean Sunshine, shining the light on people and issues in our community from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on all IPTV boxes, Amazon Fire Sticks, Roku, and www.caribbeanshowtime.com.
Twilight Family Restaurant and Bar is Scarborough's largest West Indian family restaurant. Come and sample our delicious appetizers like our chicken wings, black pudding, and spicy shrimp. Great entrees such as chili chicken and Twilight spicy chicken. Give us a call at 416-754-6894. Twilight Restaurant and Bar, serving the best in Guyanese Chinese cuisine for the past 8 years.
Jazz Supermarket in Brampton is the preferred place to shop for all your Caribbean grocery needs. You are guaranteed fresh fruits and vegetables as shipments arrive twice a week. Whether you're sending a barrel, money, or just need to find a certain ingredient to get that back home taste, Jazz Supermarket has it all. You can even stock up with poultry or meat from the halal meat counter, CDs, gift items, or fresh bread and pastries from the bakery. Caribbean jewelry and ready-made casual clothing now available. Come visit Jazz Supermarket, 9025 Torbram Road at the corner of Queen and Torbram in Brampton, where friendly service awaits you.
Hey, we've been together for 40 years. Yes, man, it's La Parkin 40th anniversary and we celebrating everywhere with you. La Parkin is giving away an iPhone 14, iPad, and dinner for two every month. That's right, drawings every month. You automatically enter when you use our shipping, air cargo, pack, or money transfer service. We celebrating with you all over the Caribbean. La Parkin, together we make the difference.
Caribbean Showtime will be live every Sunday morning. Join us this Sunday for Caribbean Sunshine, shining the light on people and issues in our community from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on all IPTV boxes, Amazon Fire Sticks, Roku, and www.caribbeanshowtime.com.
Organizing an indoor or outdoor special event? Trust D's Tent Rental. Choose from our wide variety of tents, tables, chairs, custom lighting, and much more. We pride ourselves on providing speedy, reliable, professional service. Our experts can help with space management and crowd flow. All of our rentals are properly cleaned and sanitized before delivery. Let D's Tent Rental do it right. D's Tent Rental. We've got you covered. Call 647-522-7566 or email us at dstentrental@gmail.com.
Discover a stunning vacation rental in Unity Mahaica, East Coast, Demerara, Guyana. This exquisitely furnished 2-bedroom property includes 3 Florida-style verandas, fenced, secured parking, and is equipped with 3 water tanks. Relax in the spacious yard surrounded by fruit trees and take advantage of its close proximity to Unity Beach, Mahaica Market, Chinese restaurant, and KK gas station, all just minutes away. Located just 32 kilometers from Georgetown. Contact us today to book your stay. Call 416-284-0887.
Caribbean Showtime, embracing and celebrating diversity. For many, the journey of our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean has been a search for a new home, where opportunities abound, where migrants from every country around the world find a new beginning, a new career, a new and better life. A place where their hard work and contribution to this great country will pay off for generations to come. And although they may be from uniquely different islands, Caribbean Showtime is proud to represent
United Nations and several leaders alerting them of these dangerous developments and the desperate actions of President Maduro that fly in the face of international law and constitute a grave threat to international peace and security. Also, Guyana will tomorrow bring this matter to the United Nations Security Council for appropriate action to be taken by that body. Further, we've engaged CARICOM, the OAS, the Commonwealth, and many of our bilateral partners, including the United States of America, Brazil, the United Kingdom, and France. The Guyana Defense Force is on full alert and has engaged its military counterparts, including the U.S. Southern Command. By defying the court, Venezuela has rejected international law, the rule of law generally, fundamental justice and morality, and the preservation of international peace and security. They have literally declared themselves an outlaw nation. Nothing they do, however, will stop Guyana from proceeding with a case in the ICJ, or stop the ICJ from ultimately issuing its final judgment on the merits of the case. We will not allow our territory to be violated, nor the development of our country to be stymied by this desperate threat. In addition to this statement, I wish to respond to 2 questions. One from Stabroek News, which states, and I will read the question, will the Guyana government report President Maduro's announcement this evening to the United Nations Security Council and International Court of Justice in light of the latter's order that there be no aggravation of the circumstances? In relation to this question, absolutely. Guyana will be reporting this matter. We have already spoken to the UNSG, and early in the morning, we will be officially writing the UN Security Council. We will be informing the court of this development. And as I said, in the next 24 hours, we'll be informing all our bilateral partners and different agencies, including CARICOM and Commonwealth and the OAS, on this recent development. Let me be very clear that President Maduro's action is in open defiance of the ICJ order. In my opinion, he's testing the mettle of the ICJ. He has taken a lonely and worrisome road of neglecting his responsibility as a member of the UN family. An adventurous and reckless path that can only bring instability to this region and can only create more uncertain circumstances for the Venezuelan people. We urge President Maduro to rethink these missteps and to act and behave in accordance with international law. All our actions and everything we do from Guyana is aimed at ensuring this region remains a region of peace. We want nothing. Our only ambition is for this region to remain a region of peace, a zone of peace, and for the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Guyana to be respected. We ask for nothing more or nothing less. So yes, this matter will be reported. We've already engaged. And the second question is from the Guyana Times. What is government's message to investors in light of Venezuela's position? Our message is very clear. Your investment is in a safe, democratic, stable country in which the rule of law prevails. You have nothing to worry about when you invest in a country that governs itself in accordance with the rule of law, that stands on the side of democracy, and that understands what true freedom is. So there is nothing to fear. Our international partners and international community are ready to support us. They have assured us of their support. And all we want is for these missteps to be corrected by President Maduro, and for Venezuela and the government of Venezuela to commit itself to peace and to act in a manner that is befitting of a member of the United Nations family. To my fellow Guyanese, we are here to ensure the safety of this country, the territorial integrity of this country, the sovereignty of this country, and to protect every citizen. Tonight, I wanted to bring every Guyanese together to advise you on the steps your government is taking in relation to this latest, in relation to the latest actions by Venezuela and these grave missteps by President Maduro. I thank you and God bless you.
Hey, we've been together for 40 years. Yes, man, it's La Parkin 40th anniversary and we're celebrating everywhere with you. La Parkin is giving away an iPhone 14, iPad, and dinner for 2 every month. That's right, drawings every month. You automatically enter when you use our shipping, air